So are you ready for Christmas? Are you all decorated? Well, I finally got all decorated with a little help from my cat Boo here. And I'm so excited to show you my home. So today is part 1 in my house tour for Christmas. Hi, I'm Bonnie Overman. I want to thank you for joining me today. I hope my channel will inspire you to lead a more productive, creative, and stylish life at any age and always on a budget. And in case you're wondering, I'll be 70 years old next year. Yes, and this is Boo Boo, my cat. Oh my gosh, I think he wants to be a star. Anyway, if you like my videos, please subscribe, like, and let me know what kind of videos you'd like to see me do in 2021, which is just right around the corner here. So anyway, today I'm going to be showing you, I'm going to do 2 parts. I'm going to do a part 1 and a part 2. So part 1 is going to be my entryway, my living room, my mantle, all of that. And then part 2 is going to be my dining room and my den or my family room on the other side. Here is my Christmas home tour for 2020, part 1. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye. Welcome to my 2020 Christmas house tour part 1. I wanted to start off with just giving you a reminder of what my inspiration has been for my decor in my living room and entryway. It was this 2015 Pottery Barn catalog, the crisp white and black with the buffalo check fur and black and white prints and that fresh, unadorned wreath. That's what gave me my inspiration. Now I'd like to welcome you to my house tour. I first want to give you an overall view of my living room, and then I'll go through everything little by little. This is my entryway. I love black and white chalkboard signs. I just love them. Okay, so I have a small table in my entryway with a little plaid blanket, and actually it's just a piece of fabric folded up. You guys, you don't have to be a sewer to pull off some of these looks of having these throws and blankets. Now I did this arrangement in one of my white vessels. It's greenery, berries, juniper, pine cones, and I always add my favorite antlers to my arrangements. So this is my entryway, 2 candles on timers. They come on every night, and when the light's off, it gives a sweet glow in the entryway. When you walk into the living room, this is my table that is usually under my big window, but I move it for the Christmas tree. And I usually have some little angel rag dolls in here, do a little arrangement for my granddaughters. But of course, they're not coming this year, so I decided to get out my little bear family. And you can see there's Mama Bear on one of my favorite little benches from Hobby Lobby. And there's the 2 babies playing. And I just used my trees. I'm just so into trees this year, these little tiny trees. And some of them are bottle brush. And that's my little arrangement. I'm kind of doing, like I said, a mountain cabin pottery barn type theme. So I thought that looked very mountainy to me. Now on my couch, which if you've seen any of my videos, you saw how I put pillows on and my beautiful throw. And then above, I have my white feather trees. I do have 2 sets of those, by the way. And you can see my Christmas tree in the mirror. And let's take a look at my coffee table. So my coffee table, it's a long story. Most of my furniture I've had in here is from the 80s, believe it or not. You see the bases, I have metal legs on the table. Well, it's actually a coffee table underneath there, and I had one of my friends just build me this wooden top. So now I have a sturdy top. It was glass covered before, but again in the arrangement of 3s. Now I usually have books on here, and I did have this black bowl that I painted. It used to be zebra, but I liked it with the books on top of it. That's one piece. And then the other white vessel I have with the berries in it is second. And then having these two candlesticks close together that are the same kind of reads as one. And of course, that's Joanna Gaines' book there. But I kept it very simple and casual. And by the way, if I was having people over, this whole table would be filled with platters and boards and all kinds of things with tons of appetizers on them. I love big coffee tables. I think they're so cool. They make a statement. They anchor the center of the room. This little chair here is usually cream color, but I did make this little slip cover for it. I thought it was really cute with the little ruffles. And you guys, you don't need a pattern for this. Maybe I'll do a video on that someday. But let's look at the star attraction. That's my tree. It's a 7.5 foot pre-lit tree. Most of the lights are out. If you've watched my video on decorating this, you know I have a love-hate relationship with this tree. But let's take a look at how I decorated it. So my base, of course, is the flowing ribbon. I did unwired burlap and this black and red window pane check. I love these wood slices with just different letters on them. I wanted to go very graphic, almost cartoony in a way. I wanted my tree, by the way, I made this one, the star ornament, this black and white check tree I made. And I have a lot of black ornaments also on the tree. And this one is a chalkboard one, and I just put the little stitching around it. And I have these white little balls. To me, they look like little snowballs. So I kind of made my tree, and of course, antlers. I kind of made my tree like we went up to the mountains and we didn't have any ornaments and we had to make them all. That's kind of the look I wanted. And I have some burlap poinsettias. I didn't even use a third of my ornaments. No actual ornament balls, except for these all natural, like bark or something's on those. And then of course I have little cardboard reindeers. And that's my Christmas tree. I usually make it look flocked, but this year I just wanted plain greenery. So this is my Christmas tree. Pretty happy with it this year. Now if we go around the room, you can see I have a chair there. Yeah, I don't really like this brown chair, so if you have a chair you don't like and you want to lighten it up, put a light color throw on it. Works every time. All right. Here's my mantle. I did a whole video on how I did that. This is my first time I've ever done an asymmetrical one, meaning it's not hanging down evenly on both sides. It starts here, goes across and down. To balance the little ribbons on that side, I did these stockings, white fur, a red one, and this black and white one I just made. I actually hot glued it. I sew, but sometimes it's just easier to use some hot glue. So let's take a look. So here's my little tree that's got burlap and fur on it. Those tin ones I got from Hobby Lobby. And I just added a little bit of touch of red with those little packages. But again, this red and black buffalo check, it's just a piece of fabric. I didn't even hem it. So don't be intimidated. If you want to bring some color from your decor down on a piece of furniture, you can do a pillow or a throw like this. So this is my asymmetrical mantle. And of course I have my little black and white check, red and black check ribbon, and my burlap. Now I have one more thing to show you before we end our tour of my living room, and I will be doing a second tour, and that's my cute little area above our TV cabinet. And Santa's coming. Have you guys been good? Have you been naughty or nice? And this is my little package I wrapped up. It's a faux box with some burlap and different types of ribbon. And again, one of my trees. Merry Christmas, you guys. And don't forget to catch part 2 when you see my Candyland dining room. Okay, we'll see you in the next video. Merry Christmas.